Hey guys, how y'all doing out there? I'm Doug Best. Today we was just looking on the Facebook. I'm with my main man, Alpha Muhammad. And Mr. Muhammad, just say hi to the people out there, man. She can see you right there.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing today?
I got my senorita taking a little video for us on the phone. I didn't turn the camera system on, but I was just looking on the Facebook. I asked, I sent a public and a personal invitation to the supervisor, Gary Bretterfield, to come be on the Doug Best Show, but we haven't had an opportunity to converse just yet. But I seen them on there talking about voter ID. And I was just wondering in my mind, and then another thing that I hate, when I see the white people getting on, I didn't see no black people in that rally, whatever it was. And I'm sure some black people probably think like we think. But sometimes I hate it when we got black people and Mexican people and we don't get involved in the conversation. So Mr. Muhammad, you grew up in the Nation of Islam. And then, you said that, could I say that's part you voted for Trump?
Yeah.
I said it already. So yeah. So the thing is, man, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts about voter ID? Is it a good thing or bad thing? You gotta look at her and just talk to her. You talking to the people.
Well, I don't think it's a bad thing.
You think it's a good thing, so you think that, so I just asked my senorita, she says that, I feel like, it's something for, where they trying to take the minorities and suppress them and control them. And I asked a few people here, we're in Best Texas right now, asking them, what do you think? So you think that it's a good thing? I think it's a good idea, to have voter ID.
I mean, man, you can't take nobody and suppress nobody and control them because people can work and make their money, and do stuff legal. Because you gotta do stuff legal over in this country, man. Yeah, I mean, and there's ways to do it.
Right. So what about what the Democrats are saying? Jeffries, Hakeem Jeffries, and all the other people in the position of power, they saying that the white people are trying to find another way to suppress black people and Hispanics and Mexican people, or is that just all political garbage? So you feel like we stay in America.
Yeah.
If you want to vote, if you want to drive a car, you got to have a driver's license. If you want to vote, ain't nothing wrong with having an ID. Is that your thoughts?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. If you want to vote, I mean, you got to be a citizen of the United States
Right,
to
I
vote.
agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, if not, then anybody,
Yeah, look at her.
if not, then anybody can come vote, right?
Right, I
If
agree
you're a
with that.
citizen, anybody can vote. If you can make it into this country, then you can vote. Unless they put some type of restriction and stipulations on that, which is that ID stuff they talking about. You know what I mean? That ID, it's a good thing, for their system.
So why you think that that is there a lot of black people and Hispanics, they feel like it's suppression? Is it because of ignorance, or is it we done just bought into the myth that the Democrats is making us all feel like anytime they trying to make something where it's structured something wrong? What's your thoughts on that?
People ain't got no patience. People don't have patience, man. That's why Allah said have patience. Allah is God. You know what I mean? It's just another word for saying God in Arabic, which God said have patience.
Right.
People don't have patience. They can't wait. Like, they can't wait on that paperwork, that process to take place for them to get their citizenship and their green cards or whatever it is they need to get to become a citizen over here. They go through problems trying to get it. You know what I mean? So the people don't want to wait on the process. America need to focus on America need to fix a lot of stuff, man. They got a lot of stuff that they don't have right. When people go to apply for certain stuff, they have difficulties. It shouldn't be difficult to apply for stuff or get nothing. That this country got money, so it's a system, man, and it's made to work for somebody, and it ain't the poor.
Right.
It's made to work for the rich.
Yeah. So you thinking? Even though America, I love America. I've been all over the world. I went everywhere, and America got all its flaws. But for voter ID, I wonder if we got any black people out there that want to come get on the show, the Doug Best Show, and let's talk about it. It's affecting us, but yet we can talk.
It ain't affecting me because I got my driver's license, I got my ID. I done been to the penitentiary and all that stuff. I'm over here with Doug Best. I got credit cards in my wallets.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Well,
I got a business. I can show whatever I want.
Okay.
You know, I got a business. You know what I mean? I've been a prison, high school dropout. You know what I mean? I was forced to have to learn how to survive. You know what I mean? So I was forced to have to learn this stuff, and I had to have patience to make it work.
Right.
You know?
So you thinking the
they
voters ID?
They can go get their ID and be able to go vote. Because if I didn't have my ID, would I be able to vote? Right now, the way the system worked,
you can vote.
I went over there and voted, and they didn't ask me for my ID when I was dropping my ballot off over there at the little voting poll over there.
So now that they're trying to change things, so the question is,
they want to change it because
the changes are
because
positive?
the people that's not registered to vote, they gonna vote for everything to swing in their favor. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna vote for nothing to be no rules to be you know what I mean, applying to people like that. They gonna try to get in there and make that change so everything will swing for the immigrants and all that. The people that's not vote. The people that can vote, you know, they gonna vote for what's right because they paying their dues in this country. They, you know what I mean? The people paying their taxes, they earning their money, they working. You know what I mean? I don't care if it's washing cars or picking up cans and plastic. You know what I mean? They working.
Right, which is a good thing. It's a positive thing. Yeah. So, guys, I'm Doug Best, and this Alpha Muhammad here. We just took took a few minutes today. Took a few minutes and say, man, let's do a podcast. I seen
I'll be back, man. I'll be back because I got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. You know, you can address a lot of shit. You can address politics. You can address street issues. It's a lot of stuff to be addressed. You know, I talk every day. I think about stuff every day that I can't, you know, share. I don't have a podcast or
it's
Facebook,
a platform. This is a
but I can
platform
come
for
talk
the
to you
people,
on
man.
yours. I don't make one because, you know, I don't want them people. These people will kill you, man.
Yeah, I mean anybody could die, but the whole thing is if we
you start talking about the wrong thing.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
get too big with it, they'll send somebody to come get you.
Yeah, but I mean, but for I mean anything could happen. We know that, but we putting out positive energy into the universe, and what we talking about right now is something positive that's affecting a lot of people.
Yeah, that ID.
The voters ID.
As far as I'm concerned, yeah. People need their IDs now, you know.
And it's a good platform right here, man. It's a lot of people.
I went through a lot.
I
went through a lot, you know. I'm born and raised in the United States. By me not having what it take to be legal here, it's just like I was an immigrant. You know what I mean? They was giving me a hard time to get a job. I had to get my driver's license. I had to get an insurance. I had to get a business card. I had to learn this stuff. I had to have patience and take time. You know, I was in debt, child support. I want to let these people know something about that child support. All these brothers out here that's in child support debt, Doug, and don't know nothing about it.
Did you have to talk to them?
All you brothers out there that's in debt and don't know nothing about getting out of that child support debt, they got something that's called a debt reduction program. Check it out. Call the welfare office. Ask them about the debt reduction program.
The district attorney's office.
Right, well,
district attorney's office, child support department.
Right here, yeah, right over there. Call them. Ask about the debt reduction program. They give you all the information. I did it. It works. I had a $250,000 child support debt. Had it wiped off. I had to pay some money to get it wiped off, but it was worth it. Look into that if you're trying to get your stuff and everything back together. Look into that, and that'll help get that debt off of you. Debt reduction program, child support.
Yeah, guys, you know, sometimes the people ask me, man, what's the Doug Best Show all about? Situations like this, real life. We get on there and just for a few minutes just chop it up. We don't have to worry about 50 Cent and T.I. We don't have to talk about Diddy. We don't have to talk about Epstein. We don't have to talk about the war in Iran. We could talk about things that's affecting us every day. I'm Doug. I'm your friend here on the Doug Best Show. And that's Alpha Muhammad. You know, we just took a few minutes and let everybody know it's more people like us in the world, regular people like me and you, than the rich and famous. So when you talk about having a platform and doing something and making a change, nobody's going to do nothing bad to you for making a change. A change is what we live in this world for, to try to live and make the life after us or the people behind us
10
life
minutes.
to be better. My senorita said we'd be on there for 10 minutes. Miss Muhammad, baby, always a pleasure, man.
What's up, Doug?
Okay, tell the people, man.
All right, see y'all. Love y'all. Y'all have a good one.
And then go to the Doug Best Show on YouTube. Type in the Doug Best Show and subscribe. And my senorita, the photographer, her arms are getting tired. Okay, guys, I'll see y'all soon. Thank you, love. Thanks, Mr. Muhammad.
All right, Doug.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.